Imagine a soldier who doesn't sleep, doesn't feel fear, and can lift a car while running at full speed. Sounds like a scene out of Captain America, right? But what if I told you it's closer to science fact than fiction? Behind the heavily guarded doors of DARPA, the Pentagon's innovation powerhouse, scientists are quietly rewriting the rules of what it means to be human and a soldier. This isn't just about high-tech gadgets or experimental diets. We're talking about genetic reprogramming, brain-machine interfaces, and robot companions on the battlefield. This is DARPA's vision of a super soldier, and as we peel back the layers of secrecy, you'll see why this might just redefine war and humanity as we know it. So join us today as we go through the facts and theories to find out the truth behind the DARPA's Super Soldier projects. Hello curious heads and welcome to today's video. Make sure that you've subscribed to our channel and turn on the notifications so that you don't miss any exciting updates. Now, without wasting any more time, let's go on to feeding our curiosities. Hold on tight, because today we're diving deep into DARPA's Super Soldier projects. And trust me, we are done. First, let's set the stage. DARPA, or the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, is like the Tony Stark of government organizations. Born out of the space race in 1958, its mission has always been to prevent technological surprises. Basically to make sure that no one else beats the US to the next big thing. And boy, have they delivered. Take a look at their record. The internet, DARPA. GPS, thank DARPA for that. Self-driving cars? Yep, they kickstarted that too. Their mantra is simple but bold. Create and prevent strategic surprise. Now, DARPA isn't just about fancy tech for civilian use. Their primary customer is the US military, and when it comes to national defense, they don't play small. This brings us to their most ambitious venture yet, turning ordinary soldiers into extraordinary warriors. Soldiers who don't just survive war, but dominate it. But how do you turn a human into a living, breathing weapon? That's what DARPA is determined to figure out. Now let's talk about the science behind creating a super soldier. This isn't just about giving soldiers a good workout or better gear, it's about fundamentally changing their biology. DARPA is diving into areas that sound straight out of a sci-fi thriller. One of their key focuses is genetic modification. By studying how certain animals achieve extraordinary feats, like cheetahs running at breakneck speeds or geckos climbing walls, scientists are figuring out how to transfer these traits to humans. With tools like CRISPR, they're experimenting with gene editing to enhance muscle strength, endurance, and even bone density. Imagine soldiers who can run faster, jump higher, and carry heavier loads, all thanks to a little tweak in their DNA. Then there's neural enhancement. DARPA is testing brain-computer interfaces that could eliminate reaction delays. Imagine controlling a drone with just your thoughts, or receiving tactical updates directly into your brain. It sounds like something out of The Matrix, but DARPA has already made progress in this field through their N3 program, short for Next Generation Non-Surgical Neurotechnology. And let's not forget synthetic biology. DARPA is working on regenerative medicine that could one day allow soldiers to regrow lost limbs or recover from injuries in record time. Think of it as Wolverine's healing factor, but in real life. It's a kind of science that blurs the line between human and machine, biology and technology. While biological enhancements are game-changing, DARPA knows the power of wearable technology to amplify human abilities. These are the external tools that turn soldiers into something out of a video game. First up, the Talos exosuit, affectionately dubbed the Iron Man suit. Imagine a soldier wearing a robotic frame that boosts their strength and endurance. Need to lift 300 pounds? Done. Need to sprint for miles without tiring? No problem. But Talos isn't just about physical strength. It's also designed to offer enhanced protection with built-in bulletproof layers and temperature regulation for extreme environments. Next, let's look at augmented reality helmets. These futuristic helmets provide soldiers with a 360-degree view of their surroundings, complete with real-time tactical data, enemy locations, and even health diagnostics. Picture it as a Call of Duty HUD brought to life. Then there's adaptive camouflage. DARPA is developing materials that mimic the skin of octopuses and cuttlefish, allowing soldiers to blend seamlessly into their environment. Whether it's urban warfare or jungle combat, this tech could make soldiers virtually invisible to the naked eye, and even to infrared sensors. Now let's talk about the game-changing role of artificial intelligence and robotics in DARPA's vision. These technologies aren't just about supporting soldiers, they're about redefining how wars are fought. One of DARPA's flagship projects is the development of autonomous drones. These drones can fly into dangerous zones, gather intel, and even engage with enemies, all without putting human lives at risk. Some of these drones are equipped with AI systems that can make split-second decisions, effectively acting as another soldier on the battlefield. Then there are robotic companions. Think of robotic dogs like Boston Dynamics' Spot, but on steroids. These machines can carry supplies, scout dangerous terrain, and even provide emergency medical assistance. Perhaps the most controversial development is AI-powered combat systems. DARPA is exploring how machine learning can predict enemy strategies and suggest counterattacks. But this raises the question, how much control are we willing to hand over to machines? And can we trust them to make decisions that align with human ethics? As exciting as these advancements sound, they also open a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas. First, there's the issue of consent. If a soldier agrees to these enhancements, do they truly understand the long-term consequences? And what happens when these modifications become a requirement rather than a choice? Then there's the global arms race. If the US develops super soldiers, you can bet rival nations won't sit idly by. This could lead to a new era of warfare, one dominated by enhanced humans and AI-powered machines. Are we prepared for the consequences of such a world? And finally, the societal implications. If these technologies trickle down to civilian life, they could create a divide between the enhanced and the ordinary. Wealthy individuals could gain access to genetic upgrades, creating a new form of inequality, one where some humans are literally superior to others. This isn't just science fiction, it's a future we need to confront. So how close are we to seeing these super soldiers in action? The truth is, much of DARPA's work is classified, but we know enough to say they're making significant progress. Exoskeletons are already being tested in controlled environments. Neural implants have shown potential in enhancing focus and reducing reaction times, and AI is becoming an integral part of military strategy. While we may not have full-fledged super soldiers today, the building blocks are firmly in place. The real question is, how far will DARPA go? And more importantly, how far should we let them go? Let's take a moment to consider the risks, the ones that aren't so obvious. DARPA's projects are undeniably groundbreaking, but history has shown us that with every technological leap comes unforeseen consequences. First, there's the danger of psychological impact. Enhancing soldiers physically and mentally sounds great in theory, but what about the toll it takes on their identity? If you're modified to be faster, stronger, and smarter, are you still you? Some experts warn that soldiers enhanced with neural implants or gene editing might face identity crises, PTSD at unprecedented levels, or even a sense of detachment from the rest of humanity. Then there's the issue of unintended side effects. We're talking about genetic modifications, brain implants, and advanced biotechnologies. What if something goes wrong? Imagine a soldier's neural implant being hacked mid-battle, turning them into a weapon against their own allies, or genetic modifications that backfire, leading to unforeseen health issues or even genetic disorders passed down to future generations. And whether that change is for better or worse, well, that's a question we all need to answer. What do you think? Are these advancements a step toward a better future, or are we opening doors that should stay shut? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's most intriguing mysteries. And remember, the future is what we make of it, so let's make it wisely. Until next time, stay curious and stay cautious. For now, we are done.